Hi everyone, I'm Sofia. I'm a consultant at Salespeople, and today we are gonna dive together into this chatbot presentation and how we're using samples for our chatbots. So I'm gonna share my presentation. Okay. So today I'm gonna talk about virtual assistant, and let's dive into today's agenda, which is gonna start from an industry outlook regarding chatbots and their growth in the recent years. Then we're gonna dive right into our products, so Iginius, our virtual assistant, and how it works. Then we're gonna look at the core features and integration that we've built on the chatbot, and lastly, we're gonna look at real life use cases and demo. So I'm gonna show you how the chatbot works and who are our clients and how this chatbot is implemented in different industry and to different clients. So let's start. Iginius is a smart virtual assistant that is designed to simplify and automate communication between business and their customers. It operates through various channels like WhatsApp, Messenger, or other messaging platforms. WhatsApp is the most common and the most used, which is the one that we're gonna mostly look at during the presentation and some real life cases. It can handle various tasks from conversations to bookings to appointments, support requests, and way more. And it's the focal point of our chatbot is that it's fully personalizable. So it's fully customizable, and it's tailor made to our clients. It's connected to various platforms, both Google Workplace, like Google Calendar, or also Drive, or also some payment platforms such as PayPal. So there are a lot of integrations that we're going to look at with both with the real life cases and some examples that we gather for you today. So a bit of an overview of what is the main vision in our product, which is to become the most innovative and versatile virtual assistant, transforming the way businesses manage customer interactions by optimizing every touchpoint and enhancing productivity through intelligent automation. So the mission is to help businesses grow with the chatbot, with the fully customizable tool that can help them and simplify their life with customer communication, improves efficiency, and mostly important, give them 24/7 support across various platforms and also languages. And we're going to look at this with some real life cases. So, a brief introduction, a brief industry outlook about virtual assistants in general. It has been it has had quite a rapid growth in the recent years. For some forecast, it expected to reach around $20 billion dollars by 2025 as a growing industry, and it has been growing at an exponential rate around 25.7% per year. So we've seen that there has been an increase in demand for this kind of products, and that's where we jumped here in basically. Demand has increased by 35% just last year, and probably particularly due to remote work. The new virtual assistants in the market are becoming way more autonomous and integrated with various digital tools. But still, the highlight of what we are presenting today is a chatbot that is fully customizable to the client's need and not a pre-made or a pre-structured chatbot. So again, this kind of chatbots that are in the industry right now. Most of them, they can help the businesses being 24/7 support by reducing costs as well and saving time by streamlining business operations. Okay, so let's have a look at what are the main actors in the project. So we have customers from one side and the business from the other side. The customers try to reach the business through different platforms. Right now, we are mainly focusing on WhatsApp, so we're going to talk about about this today. And through WhatsApp, they can connect to the business and reach out for various kind of request, support, help, or various kind of info, we can say. And at that point is where samples and the chatbot comes in play. So that's where we have a very human chatbot that reply as a human person, and that doesn't feel like doesn't make the customer feel like they are talking to a chatbot, especially for the fact there is not exactly pre-made but structured for the needs of our customers. And it looks like it's you are talking to a person from the customer's perspective. And once the customer has reached to the business through WhatsApp, then the chatbot is gonna help the customers through fast replies and also some buttons or various type of answers depending on the request of the customer. And the data is gonna be stored on. It could be stored in the company customer management platform or in Google Workspace or in different kind of third-party apps. And we're gonna see some of these examples soon. And how the chatbot data are stored into the customer platform management, client management platform. It's usually Google Workspace. Let's say maybe it could be bookings, so you have it stored on calendar, but also on the specific customer platform if they need that data to be somewhere else and not in Google Workspace. But again, this is something that is really flexible. So we're gonna both look at Google Workspace interface, but also other kind of client relationship manager platforms that are connected to the chatbots. So here is a bit of a quick overview of how the chatbot works and what are the actors in play and how they are connected to each other. So why we are focusing right now on WhatsApp? Basically, it's that most of our clients use WhatsApp and their customers do as well. So it's the most requested platform to be used in this kind of service. We've seen that over 90% of the messages sent via WhatsApp are read thanks to the platform's immediate and personal nature. So again, here I would like to restate that the chatbot is very natural and seem to be a human, and that's why also the customers feel that they are assisted by a human and not a chatbot, and it's an important point to highlight when talking about this. Statistics show that show an open rate as high as 98%, with 70 to 80% of messages being read within the first 5 minutes of sending. So 80% of messages are opened within the first 5 minutes, demonstrating the speed and effectiveness of the channel. And 45% is the conversation rate thanks to the use of chatbots, which can automatically handle the requests and provide quick and personalized response. So basically, we've seen that WhatsApp has been a great success as a tool to integrate and to use the chatbot with, and that's why we are focusing mainly on this messaging app. So, what are the problems that we are trying to overcome and tackle with our chatbot? So, the first one is an overload by our customers of repetitive tasks. Companies often spend a lot of time and resourcing managing recurring questions, support requests, or confirmation from customers. So, to avoid our customers to deal with this very repetitive task, here is where the chatbot comes in. A second problem is scheduling chaos, because sometimes it could be very overwhelming, depending of the size and the kind of business, to manage all the bookings, let's say, or appointments manually, while the chatbot helps in this because of the integration, thanks to the integration tools that can connect what was the message with the clients to a platform that can gather all the data and can clean this chaos. It could help also with missed updates, because the chatbot can change or manage a booking once the client comes back to it and ask for a change without missing any possible updates, as well as solving overlapping appointments problem. So probably the chatbot is gonna already sell the customer which slots are booked. Let's say in the case of booking appointments or booking a table at a restaurant, and it's gonna solve the problem of overlapping appointments as well as forgotten reminders. And for instance, we have many chatbots that remind to the client that they are going to have an appointment in, let's say, 1 day, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. So all these kind of managing and scheduling problems are solved thanks to the efficiency of the chatbot. And third problems that we talking with our clients we faced when having relationship with the client is as well limitations of traditional communication. Because let's say the client tried to reach out to the chat or to the mobile phone of our customer, but they are closed, let's say, on a Saturday or on a Sunday, and the chatbot tried to is perfect to cover this kind of missing operational hours in the business, or as well as language barriers that can occur. Let's say you are a small company in somewhere in Europe or in Italy, and your employees only speak the native language. The chatbot can help with the language barriers, of course, as well as the lack of multi-platform integration, because it's there are some limitations in it that the chatbot try to solve quite efficiently and easily, as well as the repetitive and hindering continuous availability and flexibility in customer service. So there are a lot of limitations in the traditional way we communicate with clients, and the chatbot is a great tool to solve all these kind of problems. So we both the overload of repetitive tasks, scheduling problems, as well as the limitations of the traditional ways of communication that we've been used to. So this was a brief overview of the chatbot and why it's so helpful and efficient. Now we're going to look more specifically at our solutions. So, Iginius is the chatbot that automatically handles interaction with your customers or on WhatsApp or Messenger, or other kind of messaging platforms, responding to their questions and simplifying bookings, confirmation, support request. This works. This works while integrating digital tools such as email, Google Calendar, or other Google Workspace or non-Google Workspace tool. Iginius offers faster and more efficient contact management without requiring your direct involvement. So it's fully autonomous. That's what that's one of the main point of this product, as well as helping in organizing your schedule. So here on the image, you can see the chat with it could be medical medical studio, and it reminds you of the appointment, where it is located, and a call to action to make sure to arrive on time. And you can easily connect this to your Google Calendar, just clicking on the button. In this case, it could be both call to action buttons or simply a reminder on messages. So this is gonna both on the customer side, that is writing to the medical office. So they're gonna receive the notification and have this booked on their calendar, as well on the medical studio platform, which will have that slot booked for the client. So it's in its primary role of managing appointments, bookings, meetings, pickups, or deliveries, depending on the industry or the customer we are talking with. Iginius integrates with Google Calendar or email, updating timetable in real time. So let's take the case that the client wants to update the booking. Is going to be automatically done by the chatbot, both in the client and in the medical studio Google Calendar or wherever workspace we are talking about. It sends also reminders to both involved parties, allows them to cancel or reschedule or confirm events. Iginius is always on. As I said before, it operates 24/7, and it ensures that tasks are completed even when you're not around. Wherever it's answering customer inquiries, managing appointments, or handling bookings, Iginius takes care of all the processes without you never missing the opportunity, especially when you're especially outside of the office hours. And its continuous availability guarantees that your business stays responsive, providing seamless support to your customers, even outside of regular working hours. So let's briefly wrap up what are the key strengths of chatbots. So the first one, most important, I would say, is that is fully tailor-made, and we're gonna see it with the chatbots that I'm gonna show you soon. So it's designed to meet the specific needs to each client. It's fully customizable, and that's why we're not offering standardized or prepackaged chatbots, but it's something that is specifically made for the needs of our clients. Second key strength is the instant activation. It can be activated with a simple phone call. So you can call the business you wanted to reach out as a client, and after the call, you're gonna receive a message to your number with a call to action. Let's say the studio is closed. Here I am to help you, or just asking the client about like what info he was looking for or what kind of bookings he wanted to do just right away. So it could be both activated through WhatsApp, through messages, but also through calls. So it could be integrated with phone calls. Third key strength is the multilingual and cross-platform aspect. So as I said before, it supports multiple languages and is compatible with various platforms, enabling seamless barrier-free communication and access from any devices and anytime. Last key strength is that it's seamless integrated. So it's easy to integrate the chatbot both with Google Workspace, but at the same time, it's as easy to do this with the specific client relationship managing platform if they prefer. So it's very easy to use and implement the chatbot in your existing business without ensuring a smooth transition and as well as a centralized management. So these are the main key strengths that the chatbot has, and that we're gonna look at with the real life cases at the end of the presentation. Um, this chatbot, as we said before, is as I said before, it's tailor made to our clients' needs. So we say that it's very adaptable to any kind of industry. It could be ideal for healthcare, let's say, and booking medical appointment or asking for info regarding the medical studio. It could be very useful to hospitality for managing bookings, vacancy bookings, rooms, or asking for discount, kind of various different of packages that are offered by the business, retail as well, services, tourism, and all the kind of industry you can think of. Whether the business is about managing patient appointments or enhancing customer service, streamlining retail operations, or improving guest experiences. This the virtual assistant is very much customizable and tailorable to any needs and any kind of industry. So it's very versatile and it can help the business with seamless support, boosting productivity, and enhancing customer satisfaction at the same time. So now we're gonna dive in a bit more into the technicality and some core features of the chatbot. So one thing that I've briefly introduced at the beginning is the integration with the different kind of platform. So in this case, I'm talking about payments, let's say. So the chatbot can redirect the client straight to a payment service. So let's say PayPal in this case. So in the chat, you can see a call to action that is directly linked to PayPal. So you can have a chat where the client is trying to book something, and at the end of the chat, as confirmation, it could be redirected to a PayPal payment. And once the PayPal is done, the client is going to receive a feedback and a confirmation in the chat saying, "Thanks for the payment. The confirmation is booked." So we could also the chat could also be linked to different kind of payment platforms through a button, let's say, in the chat where you can click and you're redirected to PayPal. And this feature not only saves the operator valuable time, but also ensures secure payments for your business with just one click. There is also the possibility of Google Space integration. So Iginius can be integrated with the Google Calendar, for instance, to manage bookings, appointments, pickups, deliveries, and as well as sending automatic reminders. But that's not all. It can also be connected to Google Workspace tools like Sheets, Drive, letting users update data, share files, and manage documents directly from the chat in real time. So the advantage of this is that you don't need to go into Google Calendar, let's say, to change the appointments or manage new appointments or update, but it could be done strictly from the chat. Sorry, I'm having a problem with showing the photos from the presentation. Just 1 second. I try to reload the presentation. Okay, here we are. Now you should be able to see the images. So just talking about PayPal in this case, you can see the chat here and the Pay Now call to action button where you can just click and you'll be redirected to PayPal. Regarding Google Workspace integration is the same, and here you can see an example with Google Calendar. So let's say the client here is trying to book an appointment for Monday 12 around lunchtime, and the chatbot replies, unfortunately, the time you requested is unavailable as lawyer Verdi is already committed, and which is on the 12th monthly around lunchtime is unavailable because probably the lawyer has had at a previous meeting or a break booked, and he has it on his calendar, and the chatbot is gonna just read the lawyer agenda and reply to the client once he has analyzed the agenda. And it also comes with alternative options. So in this case, the chatbot provides with the alternative option of Monday 12 at 12, since the lawyer is free, or another day at another time. So this is how it is connected to Google Calendar, let's say. Together with the connection and integration with the payment system like PayPal or Google Calendar or other Google Workspace features, we also have the possibility to integrate with your company's custom APIs, streamlining workflows and ensuring smooth communication between your system and the virtual assistant. This allows for tailored functionality, automating tasks, and connecting to third-party platforms to fit your specific needs. And here we have an example of it. This is a client relationship management platform of a possible customer. So it's not Google Workspace in this case, but it's a third-party application. And our chatbot is just as connected to this as it works with Google Workplace. So in this case, you can see various of booking, the account, what is the status of the request or wherever it is, and here you have some notification or actions buttons like these small fire icons, which means you need to act on this probably. And again, here is how the chat is connected to other kind of third-party applications, which are not always Google Workspace. Another very specific feature of Iginius, of this chatbot, is voice and document reading. So the chatbot does not only work with messages on WhatsApp, but it seeming as work as well with voice messages, audio messages, and also documents. So we have implemented a chatbot that can handle voice messages as well as chats and interpret their context, but it can also read documents, as we're going to see in one of the chatbot I'm going to show you. And it transforms a photo a photo, the data present in a photo, let's say that you sent in the chat, into a readable message. So it grabs the data straight from the photo that is shared through the chat. It extracts the key information to assist the users quickly and efficiently, all within the same conversation. Here is an example of it. So in this case, you have the chat with a medical studio. In this case here, and the client has sent us a paper from the doctor, and the chatbot extract the data from the photo. In this case here, and then it moves on from there. So from the this receipt that it's taken and is probably stored in the medical studio platform. Then the chatbot reacts, asking for bookings or wherever the client is asking for. So that was a bit of the core features and integrations that Iginius can assist and help with. And now we will have a look at some real life cases and demo, so you will see the chatbot in action. So I'm gonna stop my presentation and I'm gonna share my WhatsApp screen. So here we are. So in these examples that I'm gonna, in these real life cases that we're gonna check out together today, I am gonna start the conversation from WhatsApp. This is one of the cases, but as I said before, the chat can also be started from different input, also from a phone call, let's say. In these cases, let's say I already have the number of the business I want to contact. The first one I would like to show you is this bot made for a sporting club village. So I just wrote hi earlier, but I'm gonna rewrite. So yeah, let's see what happens. So I know that this is a chatbot for Sporting Club Village. So probably I would like to try to reserve or ask for some infos. So in this case, I'm gonna write. Okay, so it has just replied. I'm the virtual assistant for Sporting Club Village and Camping. How can I assist you? Just in case you are wondering why the chatbot takes some time to reply, is because it's trying to work as a human. So the point of the slightly of taking time to reply is to act as a human, and probably the human wouldn't be able to write this in just 1 second. So it doesn't want to give the feeling that you're talking to a chatbot, and that's why it takes some time. Another part of it, why it's taking some time to reply, is because you, as me, as a person writing to the Sporting Club Village, I probably can write something like, "Hello, I am Sophia," and I send this message. And then after a few seconds, I also say, "I would like to book room for July," let's say. So the idea of giving the bot to take some time before replying is to aggregate more messages that the customer can write, because okay. So right now it's just reading the first line, "Hello, I'm Sophia." Now let's wait for it to reply to I would like to book a room for July. So, as I was saying before, it just takes some time to aggregate more information that the client can ask for, because it's not that common that a person writes super long messages asking for everything. We are more used to more interactive chat where I first write one message, let's say, hello, I'm Sophia, and then another message, I would like to book a room for July, and then I add on that. So we used to we are taking this time before replying for the bot to aggregate more requests that the client can have. So in this case, just replies, I'm the virtual assistant for Sporting Club Village and Camping, and great. To provide to you with an accurate quote, could you please let me know? So I asked to book a room for July, and now he is asking me for check-in and check-out dates, number of adults, number and ages of children, if any. Once I have these details, I'll send you personalized offers. So let's say I would like to book either the second week of August or the third week of August. Are there any differences in price? So we can have an overview of their prices, and then I can also write, we would be 2 adults and 2 kids under, let's say, 10 and 12 years old. Okay. Now, let's see which price is gonna come up with, and what are the offers available. Okay, so right now it's just replied to my first message regarding the second week of August, but to give me a quoted price, it wants to know how many we are, which is what I've written in the second message. And here it comes with our prices. So the second week of August, right now he assumed that it's for 7 nights, since I wrote week. The second week of August from the 11th to the 18th, or the third week of August 12 to 25. Here are the different formulas: full board, city tax, half board, bed and breakfast, formula residence. I could say I like the first full board formula. Are there any discounts available? Let's say. Also, in a previous chat I tried, I also asked him for airport transfer service. But let's get back. Yeah, so for the period you selected, August 11 to 25, there are unfortunately no discounts or early booking offers available. No discounts. Discounts are generally valid for stays outside the peak period of August. So I can show you a previous chat I had earlier. So here I asked for, are there any special discounts for July? And they replied me saying, yes, we have a special offer for July. If you book by May 30, you get a 20% discount. Again, it asked me for additional information. And then here I also asked for airport transfer services. So if they have any airport transfer services, and he replied saying that they do not provide, but it comes to me with some extra information and external information from Sporting Village saying you could contact this So these are alternatives. So they don't offer the transfer, but this is what we can contact for this kind of request. So this is a bit of a real life example with, in this case, hospitality business and how it can work. And then to book it, it brings you to the website. This is how this works right now, but this could be directly connected to PayPal, as we've seen in the presentation. So all the booking process could be done as well in the chat. Right now, how is it done? Is it just that it's connected to the website? So this was one first example. A second example I would like to show you is more button based instead of being only chat, and this it is fashion retailer, which is Subdued. So I can just write hello just to start the chat, and this is very fast replying, just because it doesn't need to think, but it has this kind of buttons. So I am the chatbot of Subdued. How can I assist you? So in this case, I can decide what is my need. So let's say returns and refunds. So I just reply with numbers in this case. And here we have returns, type the corresponding number for your request. So I want to ask about return receipt time, refund receipt time, return procedure, DHL return pickup procedure, return cost, refund method. Let's say I would like to know about return receipt time. Return time and cost varies depending on the return method selected. Returns are usually refunded within 10 business days from receipt. We will send you a confirmation email as soon as the refund is made. I would like to go back and ask more about DHL return pickup procedures. So as you can see, this is more, let's say, an info-based chatbot where for wherever request is mostly focused on customer support. The chatbot is helping me. So in this case, it was 4, so DHL return pickup procedure. To book your return pickup, the courier chosen follow these steps, and it gives you all the steps needed. I would like to go back, and let's say I would like to go back to the main menu. So I solved all my problems, all my requests regarding returns and refunds. I would like to know about their stores. Let's say I am based in Rome. So here is asking me to send us the location or write the city you are in. We can say we are in Rome, and we can wait for the chatbot to help us. So here it comes with the 3 closest stores in Rome that are these 3. Then I can ask for other location. So I can say now I am in Berlin, and it comes with my other closest stores. So as you can see, this is really easy to be used from a client perspective, very responsive, and it can handle all sorts of support requests. So, and as well as we were talking in the presentation, we can also change the language. So let's say 5. I would like to pick, let's say, Italian. And it comes with the same messages and all the support requests we need, but in Italian. So the first one was the hospitality chatbot. This is more a kind of request, help, and support chatbot that we built. Another one is this one, which can read documents. This is connected to a medical studio. So I show in the presentation the how it can handle photos, let's say. So in this case, this is built in Italian because it's for one of our client in Palermo. So I'm going to translate it for you just to tell you what's going on in the chat. So this is the medical center, and here it's asking me to if I want to how can it help me if I want to book something, if I want to request info, or if I want to know availability or request support. Okay, here is a previous chat I can show you. Let's say so. Here in this case, well, I can just do it live right now. I can say I would like to book a visit to my doctor. So this is the book visit, and here it's saying that I can do the booking both in a private form, both through medical receipt, and I can choose one of the two options. The first case is I have a medical receipt. The second case is I want to go privately. I will use the first button, so the medical receipt, just to show you how it works with the photo. So in this case, I have a photo, and here the chatbot is asking to me to attack a photo of my medical receipt so that they can help me. In this case, I'm gonna send this receipt, let's say, and now the chatbot is gonna elaborate the photo and extrapolate the data from it. So let's wait. Okay, so here we have the results, and this is very helpful for the medical studio, let's say, because you don't need someone that physically look at the photo and say, okay, in this selection, which could be, let's say, the name of the patient, or the ID of the patient, or like which is the exam prescribed, or the exemption date. All this kind of data are easily extracted from it. So you don't need someone that is going to read physically this and put this in some kind of and store this data, while the chatbot is doing it for you, and it's gonna take all this data and bring it to a managed and organized platform, because it recognizes the various data selections and the data attached to it. So in this case, it says that the chatbot just replied that they have the request in their data platform, and that I will be contacted once we book the appointment. This is a very powerful tool because you can just extrapolate from the photo in super fast and super efficiently way. And this is how the medical studio is going to receive the data straight away from the chat in their platform. Lastly, I would like to show you how this is. So in the presentation, I talked a bit about how this can be connected to third parties tools, and the easiest one could be Google Workspace, let's say, but we can also connect it to your own platform. And this is the case for these other chatbots. This is for restaurant. Again, this is in Italian. So I'm gonna tell you what are the buttons about. So here I just wrote my first message is hi, I would like to book a table. Here I have some buttons I can use. So the first one is to book a restaurant. The second one is to book the lounge bar, and the second one is to book an aperitif. As well as I can manage a booking. So let's say I already did a booking, a reservation, but we are less people, or I want to change the date. Let's start with the first one. So we could say I would like to book the restaurant. So here it's asking me how many people, adults or kids, and so I can say I'm gonna book for 10 people. So for 10 people, I didn't ask yet for the date. So it says me today, tomorrow, or the 15th, or other dates. Let's say other dates. I wanna book for the weekend. Okay, so here 16, 17, 18. I would like to book for the 18th of May. Which hours I would like to book for. So the chatbot has some specific hours where you can book the restaurant, some specific hours where you can book the aperitif or the lounge bar. And these other are either I want to change date or I want to go back in the menu. Let's say I want to book 8 to 9:30. Okay, so now it said perfect. We're almost there. Can you write here the name at which you want to associate the permutation to? So I can say Jonas Carl. So it just summarized the reservation. Name Jonas Carl, date the 18th of May, time 8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Number of people 10. So here I can either confirm the permutation or don't confirm. In this case, I will confirm. Perfect. So here he replies me saying it all went through. Your permutation is confirmed. This is your confirmation number. We are waiting for you at the address. So this is the address of the restaurant in this case. Then we go back to the initial menu. And here it says just how can I help you again. I can book the restaurant, aperitif, lounge bar, menu. I can show you events or request information or cancel a reservation. Now I would like to show you how the permutation comes into our customer platform. So I'm gonna stop sharing on WhatsApp and I'm gonna share you the app in this case. So I'm gonna synchronize. And here you see the reservation of Jonas Carl. So this is the code that I have, and this is for 10 people at the restaurant. Here are the different time time ranges: lounge bar, aperitif. Here all the availability. So I have 115 spots available for dinner at this time, 120 at this time, 80 for the lounge bar, and for all the different dates. So this is a case where like this could be done in Google Calendar as well, but this is a way to integrate our chatbot without disrupting the business already existing tools and platforms. So in this case, the client already had this app and we integrated the chatbot with this. And that's where you can see the tailor making process of the chatbot and how it's fully customizable. So here I have my reservation. Now I can go back to WhatsApp. show back what's up. Here we are with back to the chat with the restaurant, and let's say I would like to cancel the reservation. In this case, is number 7. So here it's gonna look for my previous reservation. So it's coming to me. You already reserved for the 18th of May for 10 people. Do you want to cancel? I can cancel in this case. Okay, how you requested your reservation was cancelled. So I can go back to the platform and I won't see the reservation anymore, and those slots are gonna be available now. I can also do different kind of stuff. I can see the menu, let's say. In this case, I need to go back to the principal, and here I can ask for the menu, and here it redirects me to the link, and it's a bit how it works. So we've seen a bit of different chatbots. We've seen this kind of button chatbots, which are very fast and very intuitive. But we also seen how this, which was the hospitality one, is just a normal chat where you don't have interaction with buttons, but you just ask wherever you would like to be supported with, or wherever info or request you would like to have. So I'm gonna stop the presentation now, and this was a bit of an overview and some demo cases and real life use cases to see how the chatbot works in real life, and how it can be tailored to various customer needs and in different industry and different sector. So getting back to the presentation, I would like to thank you for the nice attention, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Sophia. Thank you for your walkthrough on virtual assistants. So actionable, useful. I'm sure that it's a great solution for businesses and managers who'd like to win a competition and make their life easier with automation. I believe that it's also so convenient for a customer. Thank you for use cases, real life demo. So interesting. We've just booked restaurant and canceled. Okay, in real time. Great.
Yeah.
Okay. And we have a couple of questions in the chat from Chloe. The first question is it possible to calculate ROI from virtual assistant implementation? Our goal is to manage customer inquiries online women clothing store. Thanks.
Okay, let me read. Our goal is to manage customer inquiries online women clothing stores. As I said, it's very customizable. So managing customer inquiries, in this case for a women clothing store, it's very much doable. It could be done as a normal chat, let's say with the restaurant one, where you can ask for the menu, or in this case you can ask the chatbot about wherever request you can have, or inquiries you come up, because the chatbot is made so that it grabs all the data from the business in that we're talking about, and it managed that kind of data. So it can definitely be used for this kind of purpose.
Okay, great. Thank you. And another question from Cool. WhatsApp initiate a new conversation with the user if we've already interacted with them on other platforms?
Okay. Yeah. So there could be a call to action from WhatsApp, even though the conversation has happened somewhere else. Let's say the first one that comes to mind, because we have implemented it for other clients, could be phone call. So let's say you start a conversation on a phone, and then the call to action and the new interaction with the client can be in WhatsApp. Another thing that I would like to add is also that we can also build the chatbot so that there is memory of the chat. So the chatbot can come back to the client and remind him of a previous conversation and ask him to for a call to action if something is missing, let's say. But yeah, the multi-use of the channel is also a possibility.
Perfect, thank you. And it looks like we've addressed all the questions in the chat. As we near the end of the session, Sophia, please, if do you have anything to add or highlight before we wrap up?
No, I think I went through everything, and yeah, that's all for me.
Thank you. I like it. Thank you so much, Sophia, for sharing your tips, insights, demo. So it was great. And guys, thank you all for joining us today. If you have any more questions or want to dive deeper into today's topic, don't hesitate to reach out to Sophia, to Attilio. The contact is in the live chat, and also it will be in the post-webinar newsletter. So, just stay with us, stay tuned, subscribe to the St. Paul's YouTube channel, and also St. Paul's community is also here to help you succeed, so you can post your questions there, and stay tuned for more insights, and good luck with your next big venture. And just until next time, keep building and keep thriving. Goodbye and take care.
Bye, everyone.